Okay, here's a great question. Let's read it. It says, Carmen is a surveyor who's using a transit. A transit is very similar to a clinometer, which allows us to measure heights. It says, to determine the height of this tree, the transit is placed at 52 meters from the base of the tree. So look at this. Here's the ground. There's the base. There's the transit right here, right there, 52 meters. But the problem is the angle, which is 12 degrees, is not measured from the bottom. It's measured from the top of this transit. And if you look, the transit stands 1.8 meters high. So it's actually a pretty tall transit. So the actual triangle is right here. So you've got an issue. If you use SOH CAH TOA to find this side, it's not the entire height of the tree. But since the transit is standing here at 1.8 meters, guess what? This height right here then is also 1.8 meters. So you can find this height using SOH CAH TOA and then add 1.8 meters to it. Okay, so let's write this out. Here's our 12 degrees. Here's our 52 meters. Let's find this guy right here. 90 degrees, obviously. Label, that's your hypotenuse. Put a nice circle around that. There's your eyeballs staring at your opposite. That must mean that this is adjacent, and we need opposite and the height adjacent. So obviously, in terms of SOH CAH TOA, we're not including hypotenuse at all, so it's got to be tangent. So the tangent of 12 degrees is opposite, which is what we're trying to find, over the adjacent, which is 52. Very simple cross multiplication here, okay, of clear tan 12 degrees, right, times 52, enter, okay, 11.05 is the height. So the height here is 11.05 meters. But don't forget, that's only this height here. That's this height. Does not include the height of the transit that's off the ground here. Okay? It's off the ground by 1.8 meters. So add that together, you have 12.85 meters, and it says to the nearest tenth, so we've got 12.9 meters. That's the actual height of the tree. So this is one of the first questions that actually takes into account the height of the person. Every other calculation we've ever done was always from down here to the top, which makes it very easy. Now we've got an elevated measuring device at 12 degrees. So we just have to add one more step to answer this problem.